What's up, amigos? I hope everyone's having a great day. This video, I just wanted to show off another great farming spot. If you haven't already heard, there is one dungeon in particular that people are farming, especially in groups, because you can split farm it pretty effectively. It's definitely the best dungeon to farm as a group. It's a 3-lane dungeon. I'll show it to you in a minute here, but it is called Champions Demise. Now, Champions Demise is, again, phenomenal. I've been doing it solo, actually, in hardcore on my barbarian since level 51, I believe I started it at, and I am now 61. And it took me about 6-7 hours solo to do that. So the easiest way to get here, it's over near the dry steppes. It is in Untamed Scarps. You can see that on the top left next to the Renown. The quickest way to get here would be from Girondai is where I usually go. It's pretty much just a straight shot. Here you can see the pathing. Let's go ahead and show you guys the layout real quick. The runs usually take me, I want to say, again, I do it solo. A lot of people are doing 1 lane or 2 lane and resetting. I'm actually doing all 3 lanes, mainly because, I mean, I can blow through them pretty effectively. The layout is really, really simple. Again, it's only 3 lanes. You don't have to do the entire dungeon. I actually recommend not doing the entire dungeon. You're gonna come over here, and once you see the 3 pedestals here, that's dictating the lanes. It literally is dictating the lanes. So let me kill this pack real quick. And yes, as you can tell, Whirlwind is not dead. All right, so the far right lane. This middle pillar here, there is going to be a lane coming down here where my cursors are, and then top left, literally just a top left lane. Like, I'm not even joking. They're always the same exact layout. The entrance is the only thing that's different. Sometimes you come in from, like, the left angle, or sometimes you come in from the right angle. The dungeon is really great because just the sheer amount of elites. Sometimes you'll come across packs. You're always, when you see an elite pack, you're always going to see a second one. So be ready for that, especially if you're playing on hardcore. There is a fair amount of chests in here. I usually pop them all because you do have a chance to get the ambush, elite ambush. And of course, because of the amount of elites, you're always going to be just littered in legendary, just showered. So that's always a plus too. Once you see the markers on your map, the objective markers, there's always going to be 2 elites in there as well. This is also being done on World Tier 3. I definitely recommend getting your Capstone Dungeon complete and just farming on World Tier 3. Yeah, obviously you're going to get a lot more legendaries. You're going to have the chance for uniques. You're also just going to get a lot more XP in general. But if you don't feel comfortable doing it on World Tier 3, I mean, it's still going to be viable on World Tier 2. You're still going to get the XP. It's still elite kills. All right, so that's the first lane. I think that was about 7-8 elites maybe. I mean, there are times where I'm getting groups of 4 elites. There's always going to be about 2 shrines in the map as well, and then sometimes you'll have your cursed chest, your cursed shrines, which just means extra loot from the resplendent chest. There's events, and on average, I want to say, at least up until lately, I've been getting about damn near a Paragon level every time I do this. Here's a cursed shrine. I do wish the cursed shrines would, the waves would spawn faster. Come back for that chest after. Another set of elites here. Now, the only thing that I really would recommend is to watch out for the shamans. The shamans actually, like, imbue other Moon Clan with, like, some sort of lightning. And the lightning can actually hit really, really hard. There have been a few times where I've dipped below, a third of my health. So yeah, just be cautious when you see lightning. For the sake of the video, I'm not going to loop back for that chest. There was a chest in front of that cursed shrine. We're gonna go do the 3rd lane here. So we're coming up around probably about the 4 to 5 minute mark right now. And this is going to be even faster on classes like Rogue. I mean, Druids have a great time in here too because of just the amount of AoE that they bring to the table, especially if you're playing like Trample Slide or something. Pulverize too. All right, we're gonna come up towards the next objective, and then it's gonna bend and just hook around for the last little section down here. And that's it. That's the layout, guys. Again, this is just probably the best place to farm XP right now. It's great for legendaries, and if you farm in a group, this is the best dungeon that you can possibly farm for a group. Send 2 people down to the bottom left over here. Send 1 person down here to the bottom right, and 1 person up to the top left. You guys can just split farm it. Hope this helped. Hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, amigos, take care.